Hello viewers, welcome to Sarai 42 YouTube channel. Today's topic is domain testing. It is a black box testing is used for checking the processor. Domain, it is a set of range of values, input values that satisfies a particular condition in a program. This is a Python program example. If marks is greater than or equals to 35, then it will print a pass. If it is not satisfying the condition, then it will goes to else statement. If the marks is less than 35 or if first condition is not satisfied, then it will come to else statement. It will print the else statement. It will print a fail. This is an example. In this example, we have two domains. If marks is greater than or equals to 35, then it is pass domain. If marks is less than 35, then it is fail domain. Domain testing. What is domain testing? It is a testing technique is used for whether the program behaves correctly in the each domain and boundaries between domains are handled properly. It is used for testing the software. It is a testing technique is used for different input techniques. If it is satisfied the condition, then it will print the statement. If it is not satisfied, then it will print the another statement. Whether incorrect classification or bugs occur, then near boundaries. It mainly focuses on three factors: boundary value, input partition, decision condition. These are the three factors. Domain testing is mainly focus. Domain and path. These are the two classifications is used for different input ranges for execution. This is the example of domain and path. If statement, if x is greater than 0, then it will print as a positive number. If x is equals to 0, then it will print 0. Else statement, if these two conditions are not satisfied, then it will return the value negative. Domain, we have three domains. If x is greater than 0, then it will represent as positive path. If x is equals to 0, then it is 0 path. X is less than 0, it is negative path. Each domain has a different path and each path has a different path technique. Nice and ugly domain. These are the types of domain. Nice domain is used for easy to test. Nice domain is used for separating the boundaries. It has a clearly separated boundaries. It is somewhat confused or overlapped conditions. It is easy to test. It is somewhat difficult to test. It is no overlap conditions. Here overlap conditions are included, and we have complex inequalities. It is difficult to test. It is a clear information about the testing. This is the example: 0 less than or equals to age less than or equals to 18. So it is clearly explaining the values from 0 to 18 between values. Here 19 to 60. Here age is greater than 60. Where coming to the ugly domain, it is a somewhat confusion or a complex testing technique. If x greater than 10 and x less than 20, x greater than or equals to 15 and x less than or equals to 25. Here 15 is included in two cases. So it is a confusion case. Overlap between 15 and 20. It is confusion case. We have some bug possibility. Purpose of domain testing. It is used to verify the correct input condition or not. It will correct the condition. It is used for detecting boundary related errors. If an error is occurred, then it will find the error. To ensure program handles a valid and invalid program properly, it will check it is a valid statement or invalid statement, or a valid data properly or working properly or not. It is used to test the decision based on the logic. We have Types of domains, 4 types: one dimensional, multi-dimensional, nice domain, ugly domain. One dimensional domain is used with single input variable, like this is example, age 18 to 60. It is a single input variable, is used in one dimensional domain. Nice domain, it has clearly defined boundary value, it is easy to test. Ugly domain, it is complex to test, it is somewhat confusion type of domain, overlapping or unclear boundaries, and it is hard to test. Techniques used in domain testing, we have some techniques for testing boundary value analysis. It is a technique is used for domain testing. Equivalence class partitioning, it is also known as ECP. Domain and path testing, domain and interface testing. Advantages of domain testing, it is used to detect boundary errors. It reduces the number of test cases. It is easy to test the software. It is easy to test the program in less steps. Improves input validation quality by using this technique. It is simple and systematic approach for testing. Disadvantages of domain testing. We have some disadvantages by using this testing technique. It may miss some logical errors in and or cases, logical conditions. It is difficult in multivariable domains because we are giving some multiple inputs, so it is difficult to test. Not suitable for internal code testing, and it requires clear specifications. So these are the advantages of domain testing. We have some applications by using domain testing. We use this testing in banking systems for withdrawal limits, online forms for validation, admission systems for entering marks and other information. E-commerce discount purpose, we use some calculations cases. This testing is used for ATM transactions with some limits. This domain testing is used. Interface testing in software testing, it is used for verification of communication between two systems or modules or components. Data is transferred correctly in interface testing. This interface acts like a mediator between two systems or two modules or two components. This interface handles errors properly when compared to other testing cases. Integration between modules works fine when compared to other testing techniques. It is the best technique. It is used to verify data communication, detect integration defects or bugs, errors. It is used to validate request and response formats in systems, requesting and responding between systems to ensure compatibility between systems. This is the purpose of interface testing in software field. Types of interface testing, we have 4 types: internal interface testing, external interface testing, user interface testing, API interface testing. These are the 4 types. First type, internal interface testing, is used between modules of same applications. This acts like a mediator between two modules for same application. External interface testing, it is for outside, like APIs, databases for and payment gateways. It is used between applications and external system purpose. This type is used. User interface testing, it acts like a interaction between user and system. API interface testing is used for testing REST and SOAP APIs. These are the API techniques. What is checked in interface testing? It is a technique used for handling errors For timeouts and security purpose, data format correctness purpose it is used. Checked technique. In interface testing, data type compatibility purpose also it is used. Advantages of interface testing, it is used to detect integration issues early. Before detecting integration issues, this technique is used. It improves the system reliability. Reliability is the performance, speed in case of managing. This is the main advantages of integration testing technique. It ensures a proper data flow. It is the property, prevents data corruption. These are the advantages of using interface testing. Disadvantages of interface testing, it is complex in distributed systems because it may lead to confusion between multiple inputs, requires a dependency on other modules, difficult to simulate real-time errors. It is difficult to find the real-time errors. It needs more technical knowledge for managing applications and uses. It is used in payment gateway integration. For banking transaction systems it is used. E-commerce order processing purpose. For apps it is used. Microservices interfaces. Applications and uses of interface testing. It is used in ERP systems integration and microservices architecture, banking transaction systems, payment gateways. These are the applications of using interface testing technique. Difference between domain and interface testing. Domain testing is focuses on input ranges, whereas interface testing is focuses on module communication. It is the type of black box testing. It is the integration testing technique. It is detects boundary errors. It is for data transfer errors. Used in domain testing is input validation purpose, system integration purpose. These are the differences between domain and interface testing. Domain testing strategy. It is used for identifying the variables. First step is to identify the input variables. Then identify the conditions. Which conditions we need to satisfy. Then divide input space into domains. After that we need to test. Test includes some steps. First, one value inside domain, one value on boundary and one value outside boundary. These are the 3 steps included for testing. This is similar to boundary value analysis concept. Common domain errors or bugs. We have some errors in this concept. Missing boundary is an error. Overlapping condition may confuse. It is also common error or bug. Wrong logical operations like and or mistake. Gaps between domains. It is also causes error. We have some advantages of doing this concept. It is used for detecting boundary related errors and it is good for mathematical purposes and mathematical programs purpose. It is more useful and it will improve validation. These are the advantages and domain testing concept. Please subscribe to Survey Photo YouTube channel and share this video. Like the video. If you have any doubt, then comment in comment section. Thank you for watching.